Now here's a tip for you. See here, this is the door stop, the window stop that they installed. This piece right here. See what color it is? It's white. But see, all of the interior trim around this particular door is stained dark brown. Well, they kind of missed that, didn't they? The other two windows were painted, all the trim and all the interior was painted white around the other two windows. So they got some white door stop and they used that. That was all painted and everything. And you know, right here, what we're probably going to end up doing, because you see everything from the window this way now, you're going to see this piece of trim. Even if you install a mini blind on there, let's say, if you got a mini blind with some trim pieces on the top, let's say a little valance or something, maybe that'll cover that up and you won't see it at all. But if you think this stop material is going to be seen, you might want to go back down to the store and get a stained gray piece of doorstop material, stain it brown, and maybe seal it and try to get it fairly close to your existing. And you can reinstall that, and then you'll never know that that was even there. There's a tip for you. Speaking of caulking, here's something else you could do if you needed, which is probably recommended. Here's where the window edge fits up against the existing trim on the inside. You could put a nice bead of caulking all the way around your window. Not necessarily as much for water, but maybe for just air penetration for summer and winter. And that would like weather strip your window area there. You know, you're not necessarily concerned about water coming in there, because if you've caulked the outside exterior trim properly, it's not going to leak in here. If it's leaking in here, you know you've got a major problem, because it's going to be leaking inside your wall, and it's going to be going all the way down on the exterior side. Okay, so here you want to do it here. We've got stained trim on this side. Just make sure you have a steady hand and caulk that. Use white. And then if you've got a mini blind, let's say, that you're going to be installing in here, that's going to kind of hide that edge a little bit. Okay, do the best you can, wipe off any excess, and you're good to go. Now see, they installed that top little doorstop material so that it kind of matched the size. Now there was nothing there before on the old window, and the mini blind, the pockets were installed way up high, so the mini blind had to come down, the pocket, the little trim pieces here had to come out, and now the mini blind has to be reinstalled. But that's no biggie, you can do it. Now see there, when you get done caulking, if you see any of this, you can only do it as tight as you can to the best of your ability. Hopefully you got some paint, exterior paint, and you can go ahead and use some paint touch-up all the way around these windows if you have to. See? That would just finish off this project. Nice. Well, that's all I have for this time, but I'll be back with more video.